This conference will now be recorded.
So I'll start with this first today, posting periods. So yesterday class we have discussed about like charts of accounts as well as fiscal year variant. Okay. So today I'm going to start here posting periods. So what do you mean by posting period? A posting period variant is used to make it easier to open and close posting periods for closing operations. Yesterday I told you we have a 12 posting periods and 4 special periods, right? So the posting period variant are pre-configured. Each posting periods variant is assigned to just one company code. So I'll be sharing the screen right now. All you will be able to see that. Now the screen is visible to you. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here is this. So SCP allows. So posting period variant. Yesterday I have discussed about the charts of accounts. So as I discuss charts of accounts like assets, liabilities, income and expenditures like expenses, in that other accounts groups will be coming. So a posting periods variant is used to make easier to open and close posting periods for closing operations. Like for the day-to-day transactions, we need to create posting period. Why it is required? When you are doing transactions entries, this posting period is to be given on this what is the transactions field. Okay, so posting period variant are pre-configured. We need not to change the posting period. As I am entering the transactions in this December month, so it will be 9 posting period. Each posting period's variant is assigned to just one company code. Okay, that should not be used by different company code. And SAP allows a maximum of 16 posting periods in each fiscal year. So it consists of 12 regular posting period and 4 special periods, which can be used for audit or tax adjustment to already closed periods. One fiscal year variant can be assigned to multiple codes. So yesterday I have done this like charts of accounts. This I discussed. Session 1 also we have done. So in this today's is field status variant. So just a minute. I'll be telling you that enterprise structure here. One second. So we have done yesterday return earnings. So I'll just add to that. Okay. So all you have joined the meeting. Now, next is for posting periods. Define posting periods. We'll do this path. You can make a note for the path. Go to SPRO, self reference in IMG, financial accounting global settings, document, posting periods, define variant for open posting periods, execute. It will open in new windows. Now click on new entries. So already I have opened the software. I'll just go through this. So this is the financial accounting global settings here. Then you have to go to the document. I'll show you once again. Now you can see on the screen financial accounting. Just note down the path. Financial accounting global settings. Then document. Then define. Then posting periods. And define variant for open posting periods. Okay, everyone can see the screen now. Hello, please respond. Or are able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Meghna, Srinidhi, Sanvi, Apeksha, Tejasri P, and Misha. Okay, all are able to see the screen. Now you can see on the software itself. And I'm going to click on this define variant for posting period. So all you are able to see the screen. Now you can make a note on this, how this is going. Now define variant for open posting periods. Click on this. We have to click on new entries. Once you click on new entries, we are giving the company code as a variant MT10. Okay. You need to type here posting period for MT10. Okay. Click on save button. And this is our company, Tata Group of Company 10. So there is no changes. Click on continue button. Okay, once you save this, come back to this and we can check the position here. So what is that? MT10. Okay, click on continue button. So you can see now posting period for MT10. Those who have lately joined, I'll just explain what is that posting period once again. So a posting period variant, as I told you, used to make it easier to open and close posting period. Yesterday only I have discussed about the charts of accounts and I told you fiscal year variant. In the fiscal year variant, we have discussed that we have 12 posting periods, that is normal, and we have a, here we can see one more time, and we have a 4 special periods. So total how much? 16 posting periods. Okay, yesterday only we have discussed this. So first posting period will be starting from 1st of April, then second posting period on May, third posting period on June, fourth is on, why it is used when transactions entry we have to do posting period is already pre-recorded. Now I'll show you the screen. Here we have done that. Like if I'll go to here, what has given posting period is like pre-configured. Okay, it is a pre-configured. We need not to change on this. When you are doing transaction entry, we need not to change here. Okay, and here this is normal posting period for regular entries. Then when we are doing a special entries like carry forward for the next year, in that case we have to use four special periods: November, December, January. From January it will be minus, because this year calculations, when you are going to the next year, it will be calculating December, January, February, March. So these are four against four special periods. Total is 16 posting periods we have. And as I told you, non-calendar year, we are using non-calendar year, and American people are using calendar year. This is very important to tell, so that's what I am revising once again. Okay, so financial accounting global settings, we can already created fiscal year variant, assign company code we have done. Now in this case, a posting period variant, already I discussed what is the path for this. Go to SPRO, self reference IMG, financial accounting global settings, then document, then posting periods. Define variant for open posting periods and execute this. Execute means that you have to click on IMG activity. It will open a new window. Now click on new entries. That already we have done. Okay, this is the path pictures I have given. So here you can see financial accounting, global settings, document, a marker also I have given. Then posting period, define variant for open posting periods. Already we have created. So we have to come back one more time. And the next one is open and close posting period. So click on this IMG activity, same path it. Open and close posting period, what is that? You define posting period in your fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant, what is that? Yesterday what we have created fiscal year variant. Who can answer me now? So which is the fiscal year variant? Anyone? Meghna? Apeksha? I'm asking to everyone, what is the fiscal year variant yesterday we have given? So anyone can answer? Hello? Yes. So that is 10 we have given, which is the default one, V3. Make a note on this. If you have a pen and paper, make a note. So fiscal year variant is V3. V3 for what? April to March. Okay. For that we have used V3 here. So your defined posting periods is your fiscal year variant. You can open and close this posting periods for posting. Posting for what? Entries. As many periods as you require can be opened for posting simultaneously. Usually only the current posting period is open for posting. All other posting periods are closed. So now I'm going to, you can see on the screen how it will be. Posting period variants we just now created, and now we are going to open and close posting periods. Okay, now see here how to do that. One step I'll go back. After doing this, then we have to click open and close posting period. So in this case, what we need to do? New entries. So instead of new entries, I'm going to tell you one more procedure how we can easily create this posting, open and close posting period. So A is for what? ADKMS. What is ADKMS here? A for assets, D for customer, K for vendors, M for material, G for, so S for GL account. Okay, so here ADKMS. So I'll mention here what is that. So A for what? You can see on my screen. A for asset, D for customer, K for vendors, M for materials, and S for GL account. So A for asset, D for customer, okay, ADK, K for vendors, this is for posting, M for material, Okay, as for GL account, G slash GL means general ledger. Okay, GL account. In this, we have to take one more extra, that is called plus. Plus you need to give her. Okay, so this is plus you have to give. Plus is mandatory, that is to add anything, so we are using plus. Okay, so A, assets, customer, vendor, materials, and GL account. Okay. So this is also one important thing you have to remember. Okay, so this is the open and closing posting periods we need to give. So here we have to give company code. This is variant, which variant we have created, MT. This is our company code. We have given variant posting period for MT10. Then from account and two accounts, so this we have to give this Z. Why? Because it is system generated, it was to change. And one posting period in 12, then 13 to 16, total 16 posting periods here. So we need to change this 12 to 13, then 16, total 16 posting periods. Then here we have to do first 2005. So I am going to change how it will work. Okay, so I'll check this here, plus this one I have to copy as. So all are getting here? Till that, any doubts you have, students? Hello? Anyone has any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now see here. In this you have to select. How will select? Like just click on this. Okay. I'll just go one step back. Again click on this GL account. You have to click on copy as. Once you click on copy as, this has been come to the new screen. You have to change this company code. Okay, so MT10, this is the company code, what variant we have given, that you have to give. Next we have to change here from accountant to, just like as I told you, A for assets. Here you have to change the financial year. This is 2023. So this have to change. Next, this one also have to change. Then this is 12 posting periods, and next financial is 2000. So next year you have to give 2024. Okay. So just change the year here. 4. This is also 4. Okay. Then what you have to do? Next also it will go to the 4 because it is from year dependent. Okay. So it's completing here 2 posting periods is 16. So this is 4 also you have to give. 2024. Okay, so this has been done. Next, what we'll do, you have to click on enter. Just take a look how it has been changed. First, starting is from 1. Okay, 1 to 12 postings. Then after, it will come as a 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so this is for special period, and this is the general periods, like normal periods, which is for normal transactions entry. So got this point? Any doubts you have? Hello? So any students has any doubts till now? Hello?
No,
Apeksha?
ma'am.
Meghna? Okay. So here what you have to do, just press enter. You don't have to do anything, you have to press enter. Once you press enter, number of entries copied is 6. Okay, then you click on save button. Once you click on the save buttons, click on continue. Data was been saved. Okay, data has been saved, it is telling. Then you have to come back to this here. Check the positions once again. Go to the position and posting period variant is MT10. Then you click on this. You need not to fill any other thing. See, posting periods, you need not to account type or some things you need not to check. Just give the posting period variant and click on continue. You can see our posting period has been created or not. MT10. So it has been created. MT10 0 ADKMS. All these things has been created correctly. Okay, come back to this previous positions. Next is assign variant to company code. Assign variant to company code. So as I define company code, assign company code, define fiscal year, then we have assigned company code to the fiscal year variant. Likewise, we have to assign the posting period into company code. So what is that? Assign variant to company code. Click on this and take the positions of here and give the company code MT10. Click on this. So now we have to assign this company code to posting period variant. So click on this and type MT10 and click on save. So request has been done. Then we have to click on continue button. So data has been saved. Data was saved is displaying here. Okay. So come back. Now till this, any doubts you have? Like define variant to open posting periods, open and close posting periods. Any doubts we have? Today I'll tell you some of the line items for define posting keys, but we need not to define posting keys because it's already done. It's already inbuilt. So I'll tell you what are the posting keys are here. Okay, so now take a look on this. What are the posting keys here? Define posting keys. We are already inbuilt in the software. Now I'm going to tell you that one. So 01 is for invoice, like customer invoice, debit or credit. See, in this we have a two posting keys. We are using 40 and 50. 40 is for debit and 50 is for credit. Now, if I'll show you on the screen, you are all able to see this. Reverse credit memo, debit, customer, debit or credit, it will mention. And we have bank charges, that is customer, other receivable customer, outgoing payments debit customer, 06 payment difference debit customer, 7 is for other clearings debit customers. This is used for posting entries, like when you are doing transactions entry in the invoice, like vendor invoice, that time it is required, customer invoice, that time it is required. Okay, other clearings debit customer, payment clearing customer, and special debit. Okay, all this thing is there, credit memo. And reverse charges, other payable, incoming payments, credit, all these things are credit, debit, all mixing up. Now 21 is credit memo. Outgoing payments, what do you mean by outgoing payments here? Vendors payment. Okay, incoming payments means like from customer we are receiving, outgoing means for vendors payment. Okay, So next is payment difference vendors, clearing, payment clearing vendors, invoice, other payables. Incoming payment is for vendors, means vendor incoming payments, means vendor is getting money that is from customer. Okay, payment differences is there. Now in FICO we are using debit entries and credit entries, that is for GL account. So please make a note, 40 is for debit. This is called posting keys. What is that? Posting keys. I'll just here posting keys is like 40. 40 is for debit entry, and 50 is for credit entry. Okay, and I'll mention here, like if I'll go to this 31 is for invoice, which is main important for FICO. I'm telling that one. Okay, 31 you can also make this one vendor invoice, because in the coming classes when we'll do the transactions, that time it will be required vendor invoice. Next one is like here, for this one credit debit. So this is your 40 debit entries, credit. This is debit and credit, and this is for GL account. So account type, posting keys. So I'll write properly so you will get to know. Posting keys names, debit and credit account type. So here I'll mention posting keys. Okay, then we have name, debit or credit slash credit, and account type. Account type. Okay, so what we'll do in this case, like posting keys is, I'll mention 31. So what are the big, you need not to write all these things because it is a material management for this also, there are FICO for it is there. Okay, so what we require, that will do that. Okay, invoice is there, payment clearings like 29 special GL debit. Okay, let's take a look, payment differences. Okay, one second, customer invoice. So total 19, 99 for 95, 96, 97. So it is 99 it is given, but 97 posting keys are available. So vendor invoice is 31, and one more customer invoice. Incoming payment is 35. Okay. So special GL is 39. Outgoing payments 25, 26. Clearing is 27 for payment difference. Okay. So 01 for customer invoice and 31 for vendor invoice. Okay, so I'll write here 01 for customer invoice and 31 for vendor invoice. So you can mention here, see vendor credit. Okay, so customer will be debit here. Okay, so here I'll do 01. So how to put 0 on this Excel? One more thing I'll tell you. So we can use number format. If anyone is knowing that, you can do that. Sorry, 0 0. Now see 01, name is, what is that? Here it is, name is invoice, and this is debit, and this is account type is customer. Account type is customer. Likewise we have to do 31. 31 is also invoice. This is for credit, For what? Vendors. Vendors. Okay. Then what is that? Here vendors payment, customer payment has been done 31. Okay. And next is we have a 40 and 50. So this is 40. This is for what is that? Not invoice. This is debit entry, debit, GL account. So this is debit entry. This is debit. And next is G/L account. G/L account here. Okay. All are getting this. So all are you getting? Apeksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone is any doubt, students? I'm asking to all, not one student. Sanvi, Meghna, Srinidhi, Tejasri, Misha. Let me know any point you are not understanding. If you are understanding, please raise your hand. If you are understanding, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. So we'll continue this. Okay, now see here, this is the things. And I'll just keep border for this. Next, one more I'll add 50. 50 is for credit entry. Then this is credit. And this is also GL account. G/L accounts. Okay. So this all I'll make all borders. So this is called posting case. Here we maintain accounts configurations for posting key list.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, what's the difference between customer account and vendor account, ma'am?
Very good. I'll tell you that. Customer account and vendors. Actually, vendors means what? Vendor means supplier. Okay, that's what I'm asking. If anywhere you doubt is there, you just let me know. I'll explain full in detail. Okay. Now, what is the vendors? I'll be telling you first. Then only you'll get to know what is vendors, what is customer. Vendors means supplier of goods and services in just like in normal accounts. All your commerce students, right? So, are you all commerce students? BCom students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so vendors means nothing but the supplier. Suppliers means the person who is supplying goods and services. Shopkeepers, we can say there are vendors. So vendor invoice means when you are going to the market, you are purchasing some items. Who will issuing the invoice? Obviously, shopkeeper will issue the invoice to us, right? So that is known as your vendor invoice, and it will be must tax invoice. Now with the GST it is. Okay, in SAP also we are teaching GST, that is GST configuration is there. Okay, so it is with the invoice we have to enter this the GST tax amounts, and that is called as a tax invoice. That is known as vendor invoice. Customer invoice means like when we are raising the invoice to the customer. So in that what are the amounts has been sold, which is the payment date for the customer, like what due date we have mentioned for the customer, what are the charges has to be given. Okay, So this all has to be mentioned in the customer sections, customer invoice. So this you will be learning when I'll do accounts receivable and payable. Accounts receivable for the customer and accounts payable for the vendor system. Okay, so that is for things are there. Accounts receivable, payable. That is two words. Accounts receivable. So this entry is for customer. So I'll just mention here. This is for customer and accounts payable. Accounts payable for vendors. Okay, so vendors is nothing but the supplier of goods or services. That is known as vendors. Okay, customer is our normal customer. In this case, it is not like normal customer, it is a two dealers. Two dealers means suppose one person has a wholesale business. Take an example of one person has a wholesale business. Like this is suppose person A, wholesale. This I am giving person A. Okay. Person A is a wholesaler. Person A is a wholesaler. Person B. Person B is a, what is that? Retailer. So for wholesaler, this I'll give just color. For person A is the vendor. For whom? Person B. This person is a vendor for this. And sorry, this person is a vendor for retail, person B. And person B is the customer. So this I'll take as a vendors. Take an example vendors, and this is like customer. But both are the dealers. Both are the dealers. It is not discussing about the normal customer here. So got this point? Accounts payable is used for vendor invoice, and this is accounts receivable for customer. So when accounts payable we are doing, that is called as tax invoice. Here it will come invoice. This is known as vendor invoice. It can be tax invoice. It can be tax invoice, like where GST is applicable. Okay, this side I'll put. Okay, vendors person A. So this is related to here, and this is for customer. Understood this? Any doubts now you got to this? Or any doubts you want to ask? Got this? This is the customer invoice. When we'll do the transactions, it will be clear. And it is between two dealers. This is dealer 1, this is dealer 2. So this is dealer 1. Dealer means trader you can take, or this is 2. Okay. So dealer 1 and dealer 2. For this suppose dealer 1 is a vendor, dealer 2 is a customer. Customer means retailer person. Okay. And this is the wholesaler person. So any doubts with the students? You understood what is the vendors and call? It is not related to the normal customer in the business. Okay. Anyone has any doubts? Yes. If you understood, raise your hands. Okay. Others? Tejasri, you understood? Misha?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, this is the main accounts for configurations. We have that screen. Maintain accounting configurations posting keys list. Now you understood because this posting key is required when you are doing. Now I'll tell you what is outgoing payments and what is incoming payment. Two things is there. Outgoing payments means what? What do you mean by outgoing payment? That is accounts payable. Okay. Outgoing payments. So all are getting how the outgoing and incoming payments. What is the meaning of that? Okay. So we'll come back to the sessions like here we have done posting case. So posting case, how to go? You can write the path, financial accounting, global settings, document, then posting periods. So documents, then line items. Okay. So I'll write the path to for posting keys. Self reference IMG. Then what we need to do? Self reference IMG. Then financial accounting. URL mentions financial accounting. Okay, so you can see on the screen financial accounting global settings. Okay, then what we have to do? Sorry, Global settings, then document, then line items, control. See, document, control, sorry, line items, then control, then posting case. You can see here, then posting case. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing, path for posting key here. So SPRO, self-reference image, I'll make it as a bold. So all are understanding this concepts? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Next we'll do define field status variant. So, so what is that define status variant? Before that, I'll discuss with this what is field status variant. So field status variant in SAP FICO, field status variant is a predefined set of field status. Okay, in SAP, a field status variant is a predefined set of field status that control the status of fields, is a screen for a particular transactions or master record in SAP. So, field status group is assigned to GL account through field status group. One can define fields as optional, suppress, and mandatory according to the field status group. Respective fields will be displayed are mandatory or suppressed when the postings are made to the GL account. So what is that? See, suppose you are filling a Google form. Okay, one form is there, Google form you are filling. In that, which entries is required and which entry you can skip. That is known as your suppressed or mandatory or optional. Sometimes we'll get the optional. It can be you can fill or you can skip that. Sometimes the fields are mandatory to fill, so that is known as your field status group. Here also we can do in the SAP. So how it will be? Now I'll take a look on this defined field status variant. Suppose I am taking this and field status group. These are called field status group. This is very important. What is that? G001. First, I'll tell you what is this. Like when you are doing transactions with a bank account, we have to select G005 as a field status when. Okay, field status group. Suppose you are reconciliation statements like vendor payment. Vendor payment will comes under reconciliation, which is known as Z067. Okay, this is called reconciliations account. This is for vendor invoice. We require the reconciliation account, vendor payment. Okay, so right now we have a total G071. These are the field status group. When you are creating bank account, this is useful when you are creating GL account. GL account means general ledger. So what do you mean by ledger? I'm asking you a little bit accounts. What do you mean by ledger? All students, what do you mean by ledger? Tell me. Hello? Anyone can answer. What do you mean by ledger? See, just like journal is the first book of entry of every business transactions. We are recording first time in journal book, then we are posting into the ledger. Without ledgers, we cannot pass the entries in our as well Tally as well as in SAP software. So ledger is known as the final book of entry, or we can say it is the head of the accounts. In SAP, we are telling general ledgers. It's like we are creating rent paid. It will comes under what? Expenses. That means expenses ledger group it will come. I mean expenses accounts group it will come. Likewise, when we are creating fixed assets like land account, it will comes under fixed assets. So which accounting group charts of accounts it will come like here? If you are not creating chart of accounts, you will not be able to create GL account, GL masters. Okay, so when you are creating vendor account, it will comes under liabilities. Likewise, when you are creating capital, that is also it will comes under liability. Then which are the income? Like you are creating interest receipt, rent receipt, commission receipt, all these things it will comes under what is that? GL account. Sorry. So in this, any you are understanding? Any doubts you have?
No, ma'am.
Hello? Okay, one student is not there. Who is left out? Apeksha is not there. Okay, Srinidhi, any doubts you have? Srinidhi, Misha,
Ma'am, can you repeat it once more?
tell me. We're asking something, Srinidhi.
Yes, ma'am, can you explain it once more?
Which one? Like this one, ledger.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so ledger is what? Ledger is known as the final book. I mean, just like I'm going to start a business. Okay, so I need a capital, right? Investment amount is required. So I need to create capital account under capital account, and that will be comes under liabilities, and that is known as an investment amount. But when I'm depositing cash into the bank, I need one cash account as well as a bank account. So bank account and cash account both are comes under what? Real account. So just like in accounts, all our commerce students, everyone know that there are three types of accounts. Okay, what is that? Personal, real, and nominal account. So cash and bank account will comes under personal account, and cash is a real account, right? Cash is a real account. Likewise, we have nominal account. In that, all expenses and losses, income and gains, that has to be taken into consideration for the nominal account. Personal accounts belongs to the persons, like as I told, like Raju's account. Raju started business. Raju's account, Kumar's account, likewise. So in this case, also three types of personal account. I'm little bit telling about account starting. Personal account, like natural personal means, like suppose Srinidhi has started business. So Srinidhi's account will be personal account. Like Srinidhi's company, suppose uh, Alpha company. So Alpha company's account is known as your artificial personal account. And there is one representative personal accounts also there, which is belongs to the sales tax, prepaid rent, outstanding salaries. That is the things. Real account, as I told, real account means like it belongs to only assets, fixed assets and current assets. Yesterday also I discussed about the chart of accounts. It will come under that. So these are the three types of accounts which according to that we are entering the transactions in SAP as well as Tally software also. So ledger, why it is required when we are posting any entries in our vouchers, but in SAP we are telling like your GL masters we have to create. General ledger only GL masters we are telling. So in that case, we require a group. Okay, so that is known as your status variance here. So we have to activate this. So field status groups are referred to status of all fields where all available for input while document posting. Field status variant is assigned to company code. All field status groups which belongs to field status variant are available for the assigning to GL masters in the company code. So field status group is assigned to GL account through field status group. One can define a field as an optional surplus. This I am going to show you. Then only you will understand this. Okay. Any doubts in the ledger? So when I am creating back, as I told you, this is called field status group. Before that, I want to create this. How I'll create? So I'll come back to the previous positions. Now I'll again click on this define field status variant. Now you have to select the 001. Remember that what you have to do here 001 is the you have to select. So I'll mention here in this path field status variant. Now posting is done. Field status variant I'll mention here. So path to create field status variant. Okay. So how we'll create this? So go to the SPRO SAP reference IMG. Sorry. SAP reference IMG, financial accounting. Okay. Financial accounting, then financial accounting global settings. You can see here, our just I'll go one step back. Financial accounting global settings. Okay. Financial accounting global settings. Then we have to do document. Then line items, control. After this, define field status variant. Okay. So you have to click on this image activity, IMG activity. Once you click on IMG activity, you will get change view field status variant. So select 0001. So you have to do copy as. So you have to click here, that means selected. Then you click on copy as. Copy as. So where is the copy as button, students? Here. Okay. So click on copy as. So it has been copied. Then what will do? Change with the your company code. So MT10. So I'll just write that one. So dialog structure field status variant. So what I'll do here, FSTV means field status variant. So I'll just write here so here you have to give MT10. This is your company code. I'll just mention here variant name, that is your company code I have given. Okay, if you have created on company code, you should give company code. Okay, if you have given other name, so you have to mention other name. So that means what? Company code, and that is known as that variant. I'll not mention this, already you are knowing. So field status variant name will be, I'll change it as a MD10. So understood how the procedure has been doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now if you are getting, it's good, but if you're stuck, then let me know. Okay, after this, what you have to do, press enter. Okay, so what you have to do here, just press enter. Okay, after this, click on copy all. Click on copy all. See here, I just click on copy all. See, number of dependent entries copied. It will display what it will display here. Number of dependent entries copied 41. It will display 41. This has to be displayed here. Okay, this is the things it will display. So understood students how it is working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, download this notes, very important this is, you can see and do. After this, click on continue button. So I'll mention here, click on, after setting all these things, click on continue button. So continue button is where? Tick mark. Okay. When you will do practical, if any doubts is there, just ask me in the class only. Okay. So you can make a note down and you can ask me in class. Okay. This is some instructions you have to follow. So SFICO field status variant is a predefined set of field status that controls the status field, particular transactions, master records in SAP. Now this has been done. Now you click on save and save with the company code. Okay, so this is the last has been done. So just save this and come back once again. If you want to check you have created or not, it will not display directly. So take on positions, give the field status variant name, empty 10. So check positions. After that you can check position. Okay, and give the name. In the check positions, what you will do, students? In the check positions, what you will do? Field start variant, it is displaying. You have to give empty 10. Got it? And click on continue button and it will display for you. Okay, so all these things steps you understood how to do this. So I'll just mention ftmt 10. Click on continue. My field status has been created. Then what is that field status group? So field status group, what I'll do, I'll click on this, select this, your field status variant, click on field status group. Next step is select the field status variant and click on here. Click on field status group. Okay, so what will happen? You can see there. Select this and double click here. So all has been created, all it is come. If it is not displaying, that means there is some mistakes. If it is not displaying according to your company code, then there will be a mistakes. You need to start from the beginning once. Okay, understood? Here I'll mention some things which is important. So in this field status groups and text, I'll mention now what are the importance here. Field status group. This is the main thing for today once. Now here I have given field status group and text. General field status groups, okay. So main important things I'll be telling you, there is total lot of things there. G001 is very important. So I'll write here G001. G001 here. That is for, what is that? That is for general with text allocation. So you can mention here general with text. Sorry. Next is G005. Oh, sorry, G005. What is for that one? That is G005 for bank accounts. For bank accounts. Okay. Bank accounts obligatory value date. Next is G067 is important. So G001, G005 in FICO, what are the things are required? Then G00 is revenue account, not required. And G041 tax clearing, manufacturing year, your G067. G067 for reconciliation account. So I'll mention here G067 is for reconciliation account. These are main important in FICO. Okay, so reconciliation account. Any doubts you have, students? You understood? Reconciliation account. There is so other things also there. Based on your requirements, we can use this. But right now, we'll use this three. Okay, when you will pass the entries, we'll use this three. Okay, so understood? So we'll come back here and we'll save the button. Come back. So this is for assign company code to field status variant. Next one is like that. So this is called your field status group. And here I'll just create a table for this. Okay, all you are getting this. Next is assign company code to field status variant. Assign company code to field status variant. So that we need to do now. Okay, so path is same what I have used. Okay, but in this one option is there, assign company code to field status variant. Okay, so all are getting this. Now I'm going to the last concept for today. So click on this assign company code field status variant. Click on position button. So here we'll do click on position. After clicking on positions, give the company code MT10 and click on continue. Okay, here you have to give company code and click on continue. After this, just come to here and give the fill status variant. So you can choose here already which I have created. So I have created MT10. You can see here this has been done. Just select this and save. So company code, company, CT and fill status variant. Company code, company name, CT. So company code is MT10. Company name is Tata Group. It will take Tata Group of Company 10. City is Bangalore. This all it will display. Just you have to give fill status variant is MT10 because we have given this. Okay, understood students? You have to after this click on save button and save with the company. Or you can press Ctrl S and save with the company. Understood? So this concept you understood students? So after save this, you can take position or you can go back. Again, you can check your company has been assigned. Take positions MT10 and check it out. It's already done. So that's all for the day. And in next class we'll be doing tolerance group, document number range, all these things is there. We'll be creating. Till that, any doubts you have students? All you understood how it is? I'll be sending you this field status variant, posting periods, all this thing. You just check with this how to create posting periods, what is the posting period, what is that path, everything has been mentioned, what is posting keys. And this is some things as given. This we have field status group we have done. I'll just show you that field status variant we did. Okay, field status group. Once you click on this field status group, it will be displaying here. Now you have to double click here. So what will happen? It will take you to one more entries. Okay, that I have not told. Maybe I'll show you one more time tomorrow. That is on Monday. Okay, so in this double click on this general entries and what we need to activate here. So we have to click on general data and we have to do assignment. So here assignment numbers, text, invoice numbers, reference number, all these things which is required and which is not required, you can do that. But this is for vendor invoice we are doing. Right now it's not required, we can send it to. And I'll tell you this concepts again in the next class. So suppose you are clicking on G067. G067 is there. If I'll double click on reconciliation account, what we have to do, general ledger, and this is your reference number. Is that this part this concept I'll be teaching you Monday class. Okay, so how it will be using G001, how it will be used, I'll be showing you. Okay, so field status variance for G001, and we have to activate here. So is it optional or required? Assignment, numbers, text, invoice, reference, which is so that concepts is pending for Monday class. So will anyone has any doubts in this? So I'll be sending what topics has been done today. So all you understood, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So be ready for the tomorrow. Our admin will come and for installation of SAP. So you get your laptop and install this SAP, and we'll continue on Monday.
Ma'am, can
Okay?
I come at 11 tomorrow because I have class until
Wi-
11?
Yes, yes. Our admin will reach around 9:30 to 10.
Okay.
So already we have spoken that. So you'll be reaching in your college. It's good because you can install there itself. It will take 3 hours. So only I'm telling. Okay. So that is
Okay,
the
ma'am.
things. All the notes, whatever I'm sending, download it. Recordings also you can save it. Okay. So that's all for the day, students. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.